NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Freez in at the small forward. Now here's Jones. And stolen by Okongwu. And now Daniel's pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Freez. They set the pick. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Now here's Jones. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here is Young. Poked away. Williamson outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Zion Williamson. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And here's McCollum following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Williamson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williamson's got 5.
Yeah, you could see Zion's internal clock go off.
Stan, you know this. Every team wants those 3-and-D wing types. This Pelicans team is loaded with them.
Yeah, Kevin, they love those type of guys. Long, athletic guys who can defend, and they either come in being able to shoot the 3, or they develop them into three-point shooters, and it shows in the numbers. Last year, they were 4th in three-point percentage, 7th in defensive rating. Those are key metrics. Well, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, great poise from McCollum. These kinds of pressure situations don't really get to him.
Launches it. And Jones pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Williamson. Williamson with a screen for Jones. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Young in the corner. Daniels. .26 seconds left to play in the first. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Freez. Atlanta again missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Here's Williamson. Count that one. Williamson's got 9.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Johnson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. Ethan. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Trey Murphy. Jones is out there with Williamson. Then there's McCollum. And it's Messi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Johnson. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Look, I'll tell you, Zion, that's one powerful guy going to the basket.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Freez ready to go once he got it.
Back to McCollum. Over Young. The putback. Rebound by the Hawks. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
Take a look now at some numbers for Jones. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Three-pointer, Daniels. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Williamson. Messi. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's Atlanta. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
2 minutes.
Freez wide open. Messi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Williamson. Up again, kept alive. Kicks it out to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. A shot by Nisi, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Young from about 16. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A 3 from McCollum. Okongwu grabs the board.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Jones kicks to Williamson. Takes it inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Williamson. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
That's that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
To the inside. Freez with the steal. Here's Daniels. That's tipped. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-3 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight...
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie. If they come...
And now we get to check out the... And that is it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's LeVert in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
What a setup by Murray out of the pick and roll. That is quality offense.
Wallace against Murray. Capella with a screen on Murray. Wallace misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Capella.
That's just sloppy. Yeah, I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
Yeah, but errors like that happen. The important thing is not to let them compound on you.
Pelicans trail by 3. Back to Brown. Screen by Olynyk. Brown the pass to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Olynyk, doing his best brick wall impression, was still able to wiggle free for the score.
Capella kicks to LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. And the 3 ball is good. LeVert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Murray, here we go. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 4. Mann passes to LeVert. Now here's Capella. On the wing, Mann. Fires from deep. He's off on that one.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Wallace against Murray. There's the 3. And that one's good, Boston.
Well, that's a good feed from Murray. He was all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Mann. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Brown finds Olynyk. Brown sets a screen for Olynyk. They get it again, and it's Brown on the follow. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Austin the pass to Olynyk. Driving inside. Pass to Boston. And here is Murray. Wallace covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boston. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Boston's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Now here's LeVert. Not a lot of room.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
For 3, Murray traps in the tray. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Niang, and the layup is good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Murray against Wallace. There's 42 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Another shot. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
Banked in off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Poke loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Young from outside. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot. What a way to punctuate the 3rd quarter. They've got...
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jones is out there with Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's McCollum. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. Takes the 13-footer. The putback. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Shea. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Daniels. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half. And they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
That free throw good from Daniels.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball. And let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Jones in the post. Johnson on him. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So it's the Pelicans now. 8-point game. And the basket by McCollum.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And Jones now atop the key. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. They host the Clippers after this game. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fella, and power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Over in the corner, Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
An incredible night for Zion. Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
Johnson kicks to Okongwu. Young outside. A 3-ball. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now here's Williamson. He's covered closely. Johnson with the block. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. On its way from Young for 2. He drains the quick shot. And the Hawks lead by 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's Williamson, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Those are some key points there for Zion Williams.
Young looking around. After Shea. Back to Young. There's the triple. Good D by McCollum. New Orleans with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
He's just staying poised down the stretch. That's a big make for Williamson.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pelicans leading by 3. And 101 left in the fourth quarter.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Jones, the pass to Williamson, kicks it out to McCollum. Off target from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Pass to Williamson. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood...
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan...
do you think is most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to continue to go back to coming out of training camp, the mantra for the season. Great staffs never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early and often, it's always important for teams to go a long way.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5.
Strong drive by Jaquez. He plays with such a high motor.
Wiggins with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Ware. Outside Jaquez. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Jaquez has got 5.
And you can see Jaquez is getting more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. Hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. They set the pick. Here's Williamson. Adebayo grabs the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Hero with it. McCollum covering. Back to Hero. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Messi. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Williamson. Jones with the ball. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket is good.
The playmaking ability on full display there. I love how Zion is taking what the defense is giving him right now.
Now here's Hero. To the inside. Here's Ware. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Strong at the rim. Jaquez Jr. holding nothing back.
Wiggins against Williamson. Wiggins with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Ware, covered by Williamson. Adebayo from long range. That shot missing. Pelicans trail by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And stolen by Williamson. The rebound by Ware.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Adebayo, that's good.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Williamson. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Inside, Zion just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Just 3 on the clock. Again, the Heat score.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. Whoa! The heave to...
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Miami out in front, up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the center position. McCollum against Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson looking around. Shoots over Wiggins. The offensive rebound. A clear look for McCollum. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. McCollum's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Pulls up, high post. The kick out to Wiggins. Big time finish by Wiggins.
That's a snappy dribble move from Wiggins, carving out some space.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, continues to grow his game.
Down low. Here's Ware. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Jones finds McCollum. Back to Jones. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And Williamson throws it down.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set the screen. Pass to Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Graham, with money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
Throws it up high. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
2 minutes remaining.
Now the Pelicans in transition. Rebound Miami. Their last encounter in Miami.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Brett, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, BA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Williamson. Give him 8. There's McCollum with the 3. Drops in the 3. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
CJ's saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Hero for 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Hero. Pelicans cleared away. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot from the wing, and he knocks the jumper down. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Hero against McCollum. Outside Jones. Pass to Messi. For 3, McCollum. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ware. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It'll be the 76ers against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the New Orleans Pelicans. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which of course makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
We've got Murray. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Boston in at the 2. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Olynyk for 3. No good on the shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Robinson can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's the pick. And there's the lob. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Highsmith. And the shot's good. Highsmith's got his first points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Heat third.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Up top, Rozier. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that and cost you another play.
So it's Miami now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Rozier, the pass to Anderson. Out left to the wing. Left side, Love. Kicks it out to Anderson. Takes the 3. Tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Love inside. Here's Highsmith. Pure from three-point range. Highsmith's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Brett, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Pass to Highsmith. Over to the wing. Love for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The three-point stroke of Kevin Love is so dangerous. Always a threat roaming the perimeter.
To the left side wing. Now Olynyk. Shoots over Anderson. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Robinson passes to Love. Now here's Anderson. Guarded by Olynyk. Releases. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Anderson. And the Heat lead by 15. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive rebound. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Robinson. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Anderson gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Brown looking to win the run. Love grabs the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Rozier against Murray. Rozier, the pass to Anderson. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Anderson. Shoots over Brown. Anderson can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 14. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Tries the spin move. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Herb Jones picks one up.
Pump fake is so devastating, especially for a great offensive weapon like Wiggins.
And Wiggins drops them both. New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. For 3, McCollum sinks it from distance. McCollum's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
Up top, Hero. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying.
Trust it. Good to great.
Let's go.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Ooh, Zion! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo. Tipped away and stolen by Williamson. Here's Misi. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one belongs to Wiggins. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Adebayo from long range. Misi grabs the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Miami leading by 4. Outside Jaquez. Wiggins down low. Defended by Jones. Back to Jaquez. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Wiggins from long range. Williams grabs the board. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. McCollum into the lane. Count it. Good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Yeah, this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019 because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Wiggins for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
3 points.
And now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Ware. Got a piece of it. Outside Jaquez. 5 on the clock. Here's Ware. Puts up a deep 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jones with a screen on Hero. To the middle. Out to McCollum. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hero. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. McCollum taking his time here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Heat leading by 7. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth. McCollum against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
Just how effective is Bam on the interior? Just does not get out of sorts and takes some highly efficient shots.
Williamson outside. Here's Misi. Back to Williamson. Can they get it? Rebound Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wiggins attacks. And a two-handed jam.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Andrew Wiggins.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
There's McCollum with the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Wiggins. Again, the Heat score.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to McCollum. And he's going for the oop here. The shot by Misi, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce.
is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So here's Miami's starting group. Jaime Jaquez. There with Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in its center. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. It's Hero with the drive.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Here's Freez driving to the basket. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Now, Hero. That's tipped. Rebound, Atlanta. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Bam Adebayo. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jaquez the pass to Ware. Now, here's Adebayo. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Freez. Here's Jaquez. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. And there's the drive.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
They set the screen. And they get it. Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Hero finds Adebayo. Here's Ware. Here's Jaquez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, he's just an old school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Yep, that one goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow. Look I think.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Pass to Hawkins. And here's Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Here's Okongwu. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Wiggins throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Again, Adebayo missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. Here's Freez.
Well, good shot contest there from Jaquez. You can count on him to compete defensively.
Wiggins finds Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Hero. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
And it's Freez missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The 3. Here's Okongwu. Young with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 10.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero against Young. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Ware. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Hero to the wing right side. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Johnson kicks to Young. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Freez in the corner. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Jaquez with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Wiggins passes to Jaquez. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Heat.
Oh, what a move. Came out of the spin cycle there, stopped and popped. Impressive.
Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded closer. and he uses the glass on the layup. Okongwu's now got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's Hero with the drive.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And it's off from three-point range. Miami leading by 5. Left side, Hero. Wiggins surveying the floor. A shake with the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, Hero. He's covered by Daniels. Hero kicks to Wiggins. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Fader on the way, and it's good for 2. And it's a 12. Point Miami lead.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Here's Rizashea. Marquez defending, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. 26 seconds left in the first half, and the shot is good.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Has to wear. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Hackett. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Heat, up by 9. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Dave, okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Excellent first half, scoring the ball, doing it efficiently. Dare I say, like one Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, of course you shot.
And now let's take. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's man in at the 3 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Man with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I couldn't say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Here's Niang. He's covered by Anderson. Yep, it counts.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Wallace against Rozier. Out to the right wing. Here's Highsmith. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And the Heat lead by 11.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And stolen by Wallace. Here's Capella. Wallace outside. 90 seconds now into the second half.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout peak. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Miami on defense. This is the most they've led by 13 points. LeVert slammed home and he draws the foul. A change for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Rozier against Wallace. Kicks it out to Love. Three-pointer. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 6. Hawks passing it around. Three-pointer, LeVert. And it's Miami with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets and start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the wing, Wallace. Up top, Capella. He's guarded by Love. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Capella finds Wallace. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Love has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Heat. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
The Heat have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Now, Niang. He has yet to score.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Some last season stats.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play is from the video review on the NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
That's that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call,
You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. Dyson Daniels checked in for Karis LeVert. Young is subbed in for Wallace. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the basket by Rozier. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Niang passes to Okongwu. Young dishes to Okongwu. Back to Young. Out to the right wing. Here's Niang. On the 3 off target. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. It's a 1-point game. Out to the wing. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's the steal. And here's Young from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Niang with the ball. And Jaquez picks him up defensively. And Young kicks to Niang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Freez. The 19-footer is on the money.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Jaquez finds Hero. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. Three-pointer. Daniels sinks the three-pointer. Daniels has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's Okongwu. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 5. Outside, Hero. Pass to Ware. Now, here's Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 5. Ware passes to Jaquez. Launches a 3. They get it again. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Freez. And the dunk by Freez.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Freez will improve the attack.
Hero against Young. Here's Jaquez. And again, Miami with the triple.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Niang passes to Young. Stolen by Hero. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. three-pointer. Daniels. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 1.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Daniels with it. He's against Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Daniels has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this is what we want to see more of from Wiggins, delivering a huge basket for his team.
Niang gets to Young. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. And shot on the way. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
There's a screen. Hero passes to Ware. Here's Hero. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins dishes to Ware. 5 on the clock. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now, here's Adebayo. Defense is right there. Okongwu grabs the board. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Daniels gets to Niang. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Daniels passes to Niang. Yes!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Adebayo down low. Hero from long range. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of that. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
much, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now you get to find out.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans. Orleans starting lineup. Zion Williamson out there with Herb Jones. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5. Now here's McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
He feels the X factor in this one could be C.J. McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates followed his lead. We can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Okongwu. 15 in his last outing. Out to the right wing. Picked up by Okongwu. Top of the key. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
It's Williamson with the drive.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people who take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Daniels misses.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Jones with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. That one goes in.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Okongwu, a screen on McCollum. Young from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson looking around. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Launches a 3. Kept alive. To the paint. Here's Messi. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Here's Rizachet. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that
one. Williamson outside. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Hawks lead by 5. And there's 1:45 left now in the first quarter. And Young, here we go. Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside Jones. McCollum outside. From outside the arc. McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. That's short off the rim. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Williamson into the lane. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Johnson passes to Young. Johnson a screen on McCollum. Young from long range. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Young. Still no points. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Williamson. Pass to Messi. McCollum on the wing. Over Johnson. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 now. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Look. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Daniels. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
McCollum against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Daniels. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Offline from the high post. Pelicans trail by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment, Brian.
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too, about 3 assists for his career.
Young from long range. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Here he goes. And Ricochet, the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead. McCollum with it. Give him 8 points now. Jones sets a screen. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. McCollum against Johnson. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this game. The 3 from Ricochet. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Rizachet, covered by Williamson. Down low, clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson outside. He tries for 3. And Young pulls it down.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson a screen on Williamson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Misi. And again, New Orleans no good. Johnson passes to Daniels. From deep. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
McCollum against Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. McCollum's shot is off. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 15-4 run.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustle.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. From deep 3-point land. And again, New Orleans no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
You know, for New Orleans, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pelicans. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pelicans trail by 14. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. They've got DeJounte Murray. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Boston in at the shooting guard position. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. LeVert with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 14. Here's Wallace. 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Murray. Outside Brown. Outside Olynyk. The 3. Drains the triple. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Screen by Olynyk. The drive by Murray. The rebound by Atlanta. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. LeVert right side. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Back to LeVert. Another one falls for Atlanta. Pelicans trail by 16. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final. Oh,
yes,
my goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown. Murray looking more and more comfortable in these pick and roll sets. That's a sweet dime.
Inside, here's Capella. Oh, he misses the dunk. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Murray for 3, and it's Niang with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 14. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Murray looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's LeVert on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. In third, New Orleans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, he's even more magnified and intense.
That one goes. Count it. Olynyk's got 7 points here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Capella. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mann. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 14. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Wallace, the pass to LeVert. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. LeVert's got 6 points.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
The deep 3 from Murray. No good with the triple.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. He launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Outside man. Pass to Wallace. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Outside, Brown. There's a screen. And Brown with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so it's it. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Our activity defensively has been...
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Now here's McCollum. Lets it go from deep. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Okongwu. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal, team second.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Okongwu.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Pelicans trail by 12. Here's McCollum. Outside Jones. McCollum against Johnson. Another shot. McCollum's shot is off.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Young against McCollum. A good look from Young. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
The free throw off from Williamson.
When you look around the league, how many guys would love to have half of Zion's talent? Those natural gifts are undeniable.
Here's Johnson. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
McCollum on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding.
Ooh, Zion! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And Rizashay gets it to go.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what.
Oh, high! Throwing it down!
Oh, my!
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, man.
Throwing it home.
Not fair at all. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. The Hawks need to get one up here. Unloads. Offensive board. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And Williamson knows how to get into a rhythm, and once that happens, hey, good luck.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Daniels. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
For three, McCollum. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, it's Trae Young.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Hawks lead by 13. Now McCollum. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And it's off from three-point range. And here's McCollum from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
The three.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's a Kongwu for three. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill.
Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Cullen is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Jones. And it's Messi in at the center position. There's a screen. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's deflected. And it's the Heat on the break. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Wide open look. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
This one for three. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Jones sets the pick for McCollum. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 6.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come. Look, we don't see Murphy take a lot of mid-range shots, but his jumper is pure from anywhere on the court.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Adebayo against Jones. Here's Ware. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McCollum against Hero. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Pass to Hawkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zion Williamson.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, Hawkins Jr. is an unpredictable player, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And they'll get another chance. Jones with the screen on Hero. Tries again. And Ware pulls it down.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Hero against McCollum. Puts it up. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And it's Williamson missing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Hawkins, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Shoots it. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Williamson with the screen for McCollum. Fires the 3. They get it again. It's Jones on the way. Off target from three-point range. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
A good look from McCollum. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge. We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now, here's Adebayo. Drives to the hoop. Jaquez with a wide-open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jaquez has got 5.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
To the middle, here's Ware, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball-handling option.
Jones with the screen on Hero. A 3 from McCollum. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Bam is dangerous when he's moving down the lane like that.
Jones slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Jaquez, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Lock at 6. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Shot's good by Hero. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Williamson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Good. Wiggins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he drives in. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Up top, Hero. He's guarded by McCollum. Hero kicks to Ware. Now, here's Adebayo. Tight defense on him. Hits it from three-point range. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's McCollum. He's on target from 8 feet out.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 4 assists in the game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. McCollum outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Here's Williamson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williamson's got 6 points.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Here's Hero. And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know, for the Pelicans, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Heat. And that is a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Boston in at the 2-guard spot. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Robinson.
Well, Robinson has heard a lot of criticism throughout the years, but the numbers show he's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in league history.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
For 3, Love. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Heat leading by 14. The kick out to Anderson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The deep three from Murray. Off target from outside.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Love. It's rebounded by New Orleans. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
3.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Wide open look here for Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Anderson against Olynyk. To the paint. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Pass to Boston. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Mitchell looking it over. The shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Murray with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Back to Murray. Nifty move. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
Mitchell passes to Highsmith. Kicks it out to Love. Nailed from three-point land. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Murray's got a great feel of when to let that pass go in the pick and roll.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Rozier, he's checked in for Mitchell. Rozier kicks to Anderson. Robinson on the wing. All sorts of time. Rebound by Murray.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Murray. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
Murray's got his third basket of the night. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Rozier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
And Murray, here we go. Pass to Boston. Up in time. No good on the last-second attempt there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wiggins is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Lutz checked in.
Now in the game, number 42, Kevin.
From past the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy III. I guess that is why he has the third in his name.
Hero passes to Jaquez. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. It's good.
Well, this is where Zion can be so deadly. He gets a bit of space, and he can take advantage of it.
Adebayo against Jones. Outside, Hero. And there's the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Jones with the screen on Hero. A three from McCollum. It's hauled in by the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. They host the Clippers after this game. Wiggins trying.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jaquez with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Defense wasn't there.
Kicks it out to Love. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't keep taking great shots.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Hero. By Love.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Here in the fourth. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's hauled in by Hero.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. To stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let close out to the arc.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Jaquez. Adebayo finds Hero. Back to Adebayo. Over Jones. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's an 11-point Heat lead. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Marquez against Williamson. Again, the Heat good for 2.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyler Hero.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Hero. And he makes that one.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Stolen. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ware. Ooh, they pick off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Stolen by Young. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Rejected by Okongwu. With some arc, here's Daniels, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, BA, this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
The 3 from Risache. Rebound Miami. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to kill him. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The 3 from Risache sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, that's what Risache is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter, a good one at that.
Outside Jaquez. To the left wing. Adebayo passes to Hero. Off target from outside.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Okongwu. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Heat trail by 3.
Jalen Johnson.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Over Young. Jaquez no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Tipped away. And they're on the break. And there's the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Risache, hounded by Adebayo. Right side Johnson to the wing on the left. And here's Okongwu for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Okongwu's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young against Jaquez. The 3 ball. Counted from distance.
And playing match game here as the triple from the other end was hit. Jaquez Jr. says, I'll take him back.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta on D. 3-point lead. Here's Adebayo. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 6.
From Tyler Hero.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Daniels. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one belongs to Wiggins. The first one falls.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
And he nails the third. Heat trail by 4. Pass to Ware. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Puts up a deep 3. Daniels misses. Here's Jaquez. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Atlanta on top, up 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, down low. Offensive rebound. Here's Daniels. No good on the triple. Heat trail by 4. And grant the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Young with a screen on Hero. Stolen by Hero. Adebayo against Johnson. From downtown. Adebayo, no good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Back to Okongwu. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero for 3. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 6 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And Young gets it to go.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Jaquez no good. The Hawks leading. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Daniels, that one's true.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Okongwu. Adebayo, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Johnson bearing his second of 3 attempts. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Wiggins passes to Jaquez. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And Young the bucket on the assist from Rizachet. Rizachet's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Jaquez. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Jaquez has got his second basket on the night. The Hawks lead by 8. Here's a Okongwu. It's tipped. Wiggins against Young. Kicks it to Hero. It's stolen by Johnson. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. Here's Hero. Adebayo. Can't hit that one.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
To the wing, right side. That's tipped. Stolen by Hero. And here's the fast break. Oh, misses the dunk.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Daniels misses. Heat trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And up the floor again for the Hawks, running the court.
And Daniels just putting it all together right now. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Now Wiggins. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Rizachet. There's Young with the 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big difference in shooting. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. You're going to love this one from... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's Miami now. A 12-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. Duncan Robinson is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The 3. He buries it from 3. Highsmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Brett, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. He's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Here's Highsmith. He's guarded by man. Highsmith passes to Rozier. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wallace outside. Rebound Miami.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Love. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's LeVert. Capella, screen on Robinson. Here's LeVert.
Really hustling and making a strong effort on the defensive end was Duncan Robinson.
That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Capella, screen on Robinson. LeVert attacking. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I would settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Rozier. Here's Jovic. Robinson passes to Highsmith. LeVert with a rebound. Wallace outside. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
All right, Brett, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
The offensive rebound. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Pass to Jovic. Robinson against LeVert. They set a pick. Here's Jovic. Love for three. That one doesn't drop.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Capella, the pass to Wallace. And here's Capella. Wallace outside. Lets it go. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 6. Robinson for three. That shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Mann, hounded by Rozier. Mann, the pass to Niang. Buried from 15 feet out.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game is favored. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Daniels. There's a screen. Pass to Okongwu. Pulls it from the corner. Nice jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Risache, hounded by Wiggins. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Burks is checked in.
Now in the game,
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Daniels. The 3 from Risache. On target from range.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risache better than this.
Has to wear. They set the pick. Burks got room. Cans it with nobody near him. Burks has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
On the break. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Daniels. The 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Misses the 3. Atlanta leading by 11. Pass to Daniels. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that. The therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete. And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Hero with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Robinson, and right on target.
In the basketball dictionary, if you look up the definition of pure jump shot, you might find Duncan Robinson.
Young from long range, pure from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Robinson for 3, hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
Atlanta leading by 9. The 3 from Risache. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside Robinson. This one for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wiggins finds Robinson. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Robinson from deep. Rebounded by Daniels. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Robinson with it. Here's the three. Shoots. Adebayo, no good. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
He makes the first of three, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Wiggins, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time